Hey y'all, welcome back to the Quest. And as you can see, welcome back to the Quest Cucina. Got a real cool video for y'all. That sweet people, awesome people at Sawyer got Colleen and I this awesome tap filter. It's designed to hook up to your tap. It is for emergency use and also for travel, whether you're in North America or you're heading overseas or in a third world country and you feel that, you need to have good water to drink. Primarily for emergency use. If you have like a natural disaster of an earthquake, tornado, hurricane, if there's a boil alert and your water's compromised, you're going to want this guy. You hook right up to your faucet and the regular flow will filter right through, get you good, secure drinking water. Filters up to about 500 gallons a day, and it also filter out bacteria and protozoa. So we'll get into the details. I'm going to bring you on down to the faucet and show you how this thing hooks up. Okay, here we are. So, as you can see, this new Sawyer tap filter. Fast emergency water after a hurricane or any other natural disaster, boil alerts, and great for travel. So, what you get inside this guy is, of course, your filter. Has a flow meter, or excuse me, not a flow meter, a flow direction, so you know how it goes on. And how this guy goes on to your tap is by this awesome little rubber boot. Now, to know whether or not to know if this guy will fit, Sawyer has provided some adapters and a fitting gauge. There it is, right off the hop. This little guy right here. This measures between 17 and 20 millimeters, which is 11/16, 3/4 of an inch. And all you do is you fit the tap, fits inside the ring, then it's going to fit perfectly. And how this guy goes on, very simple. All you do is hold your faucet, push it on. That's simple. Boom. Awesome. Now this guy's designed cold water. You don't want to run this on hot. Hot water is just going to ruin the filter and stuff like that. I think it's like 135 degrees or something like that. But yeah, cold water, lukewarm water, perfect. Now on the end here, you have this cap. Has a nipple on the end to where you can actually hook this filter up to a garden hose, which is also recommended to use on a RV style, fresh water style line, and you can drink straight from it. But we'll get to that in a minute. But for now, right here at the faucet, how this guy works is you want to turn the water on nice and slow because you don't want to over pressurize the filter. Otherwise, it's just going to blow the filter right off. So you just slowly trickle it on. And if it gets a little too, you just back her down so you get a nice, smooth flow. And get yourself a glass. You just bump that up just a touch. There we go. Because yeah, too much flow, you'll blow the filter off. You could also damage it. And as you can see, nice, fresh, clean, no smell. Tasty water. So now, the adapters. So this is a great setup if you're just filling up one glass of water. But hey, you got a family, there's more than one person. So if you want to fill up like a pitcher of water so you can distribute out through the family, Sawyer's got you covered there. This little adapter here has a little nipple on it, has a rubberized O-ring, and all that does is goes on the bottom of the filter, just hand tighten, and then you have a food grade tubing, goes right over the nipple, and voila. This will allow you to fill up a pitcher of water. And again, just turn your water on nice and slow. You don't want to over pressurize the filter. And there you go. Nice, smooth flow. And you can fill your water pitcher up, and you can get water for the whole family. Now, say you're on the road and you're in your RV, you're going to campsites or tenting or whatnot, and you got a water spigot on your campsite, but you don't know how well the water is. Sawyer's got you covered there. They got a nice water spigot adapter, which has got a smooth surface that allows your filter to go over, and this guy screws on there. Comes with an O-ring. You screw right that onto the water spigot, hook your filter on, boom, you got fresh, clean water at your campsite. And then, of course, if you're traveling outside the country, you just bring this with you. Make sure you have your gauge with you so you know if it fits, it's going to work for you. And you'll have good, clean drinking water when you're traveling. This filter will filter up to 500 gallons a day. It is absolute microns, no pore larger than 0.1 microns, which results in higher removal rates of bacteria and protozoa. This filter also removes 100% microplastics. That is awesome. A great long-lasting filter. It has been tested 3 times by the Sawyer people during manufacturing process. Now, for what it removes, it will remove 99.99999% of bacteria, which includes like salmonella, cholera, E. coli, and it also takes care of 99.999% of your protozoa, which is like your crypto, your Giardia. If I butcher the name, my bad. And of course, it exceeds the EPA recommendations of removal rates. So no chemicals are involved, no batteries needed, just the regular flow of water. Remember, low and slow. You don't want to blow that filter off and ruin it. So now, if your filter becomes kind of clogged up a bit, and you can notice your flow rate is kind of slowing down, so you've got you covered there. They have this nice little adapter with an O-ring on the inside, and what you do is you back flush your filter. We'll take this little adapter off like so, put on the back flush adapter like so, turn it over, pop her on, and there we go. We'll start flushing the filter out, getting it clean. Now once you've done that, Sawyer recommends that you, it says in the instructions, that put the filter back on for about the first 3/4 to a liter, run water through it, and then after that, discard that, and then after that you are good to go for good drinking water, and you're back in action. So that'll help your flow. And there you have it. Sawyer tap filter, great for emergency use and for travel. Well, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Definitely want to thank Sawyer for having us test drive this new tap filter. I think it's going to be a great asset for our emergency kit and for our travel kit. Definitely going to get this for the rest of the family. You can't beat this. I mean, the Sawyer product for filtration is like perfect for where we're at right now and where we travel down the road. And of course, any natural disaster that may happen up this way, or even in your neck of the woods. If you're down in the southern states, when you get all those hurricanes and such, it definitely could be a useful tool to have in your emergency kit. So highly recommend it. Check out Sawyer at sawyer.com. They have an Instagram page, YouTube page. Definitely check out their YouTube page. A lot of good content there and information, as well as on their website. Again, thanks so much for Sawyer, and I'll see you all on the next quest.